I didn't really know much about Basquiat growing up. This is something I actually found out about him through Jay-Z of all things, because you can clearly see that he's a big inspiration on Jay's life.
Hey you guys, so we are at the Basquiat exhibit here in New York, and it is fantastic, you guys. Like, I follow Spike Lee on Instagram, and so I saw that this exhibit was coming to New York, and I was like, what? We're gonna be in New York. And just so happens that it was around the time that we're here. And so at any rate, you know, we have our resident artist, Liberty, and so we are here, and it is amazing, and we're glad to be here. Let's see, from where we came from, it took us about maybe 35-40 minutes maybe to get here. We did a little bit of walking, but it wasn't bad at all. So let's enjoy it.
Live as a resident artist in the house, how do you feel being here?
I feel cool because the art is very nice and pretty, and it's abstract art, and there's also art talking about the health too, like parts of your body too.
I didn't really know much about Basquiat growing up. This is something I actually found out about him through Jay-Z of all things, because you can clearly see that he's a big inspiration on Jay's life. And I just so appreciate that we live in a time where you can get to educate yourself on things and art and all that kind of stuff. And the timing of our visit here to New York is just impeccable. So I'm just grateful to be here and just be soaking up all this history from his family.
So you guys, the family are the people that are responsible for this exhibit, and we are thankful that they, you know, put it here and that we were blessed to be in New York at this time. But according to what I was reading, these are some works of Basquiat's that have not been seen before. So this is such a privilege, and y'all, it was super affordable too to come to this exhibit. Like, I think we paid, I think it was under $100 for all three of us. I can't exactly remember because we booked it a while ago, but yeah, it was like under $100. Like, you know, like, that's like so dope. And it's like, it's cool right now. What's going on is that we are standing in a line as we look at the artwork, you know, kind of versus going to a bigger gallery, you know, where you may just be able to roam freely. There are spaces that you can do that in, but for right now, we're moving in a line. So.
I'd like the record to show that Mommy's New York chic, by the way. She has us on a New York swag, and you're very, very stylish.
Thank you. We had to, y'all. I follow this page called Watching New York, and it was inspiring because we've always been like, we don't care. We dress how we want to dress, you know, whatever it might be. But it just made me be like, let's be intentional and just really, really not care and just dress however we want to dress. If you want to wear a dress with sneaks, do it. You know, if you want to wear it, my babe has a wonderful gold chain on, just wear it. You know, just enjoy, you know, just the greatness that God made of us individually to, you know, to just express ourselves. And so, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So Libby also, she has on her little cool little fit in her headphones, y'all. I said, Libby, you know, you're not going to be listening or watching anything while we're out. She said, oh no, Mommy, it's just part of my outfit. I'm being stylish. So, yeah.
Another part of the exhibit. When I tell y'all, this is massive. The family has a massive collection from him, and it's just, we're learning so much about this man that I have not seen on traditional media outlets. So dope being here in the city of New York, so dope being at this exhibit. And I'm just floored. I see here it says Young Miles back there, and this is super dope.
All right, you guys, we are finished with the exhibit, y'all. It was so incredibly, it was moving.
Yeah.
It piqued my curiosity in a huge way about a lot of the quotes and the words and the names. It was just so good, y'all. Like, I love how the family incorporated his artwork as well as a lot of visuals through video.
Yeah.
I like how they set up a lot of different, I guess, not reenactments, but reenactments of spaces in time when he lived. It was just like really, it's like the best art exhibit I've ever gone to.
I just love, I love how the family controlled the narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knew Jean-Michel better than his family. I know that Andy Warhol gets a lot of credit for working with, and in some cases, some people say he discovered him, but talent like that, I just feel like that would have made room for itself. So I just love that the family put this together, the family controlled the narrative, the family told the story the way they believe their brother, their son, wanted the story told.
Exactly, and we learned that the dad was the one that began this whole process of this estate, and he just really wanted Jean-Michel's legacy to continue living on. And so, like, I just told Babe, could you imagine if so many of our parents, had that same ideology and thought process, and not just as it relates to death, but just in general as it relates to just estate planning and just setting things up and just keeping that legacy going. Like,
Yeah.
it just is moving. That's all I can really say.
Very powerful, very, very powerful. So we're gonna get on up out of here, but we hope you enjoyed this little mini vlog of the Jean-Michel exhibit, King Pleasure. I don't know how long this is going on. Hey, cutie.
Yeah.
I don't know how long this is going on here in the city of New York, but just look it up, Jean-Michel Basquiat, King Pleasure. And until the next video, this is Marvin.
Amber, and Ardito is over there,
And we're with the family. Peace.
Peace.